Hello, family. Hello, Zillionaire. It is now the third week of January 2025. And I know we've talked about the New Year resolution goal. And I know you have them on your vision board. You have them broken down in different areas. In 2025, there's quite a lot of things that we need to do to be right, to lay a good solid foundation for ourselves. As part of the Zillionaire community, we've got to look at how to break those goals down to become realistic in our life. And there's about 6 pillars that can assist you to be able to achieve those goals. First of all, there is an old saying that says, time waits for nobody. Time always runs because it is a currency. Secondly, we always hear that saying that says that when you save, you can't be saved in the days of the dry season. So, the third pillar, it's your network. We normally say that your network is determined by your net worth. Where do you go? Who do you hang out with? What do you discuss? Just like what we normally say, average mind discuss people. Wealthy mindsets discuss about ideas. Low minds discuss about things that doesn't make sense. Your network is very important. Which is our fourth pillar. Our fifth pillar is the book you read. Imagine if you were actually consuming the book that can assist you in that business, that can assist you, that can enhance your capacity in the area of what you do as a career person or as an entrepreneur. The book that can assist you in that business in growing. And lastly, which is the sixth pillar, is your environment. Because your environment either make you or mar you. This year is a year that zillionaires, millionaires needs to arise in everything we do. As part of the Zillionaire community, we have put a lot of structures, a lot of trainings in place, a lot of courses in place, and a lot of trainings that are going to be coming up, and also some of the seminars as well and conferences as the year unfolds. But I hope you'll be able to start putting some of these things into plan for 2025. So let's go further. Let's take an example. You want to make 10 million rand if you're based in South Africa. If you're based in England, you want to make 10 million pound. If you're based in Zimbabwe, you want to make 10 million Zimbabwe dollars. Based in Kenya, 10 million Kenya Chile, and so on and so forth. What do you need to do? How do you break it down? Just like you have it on your vision board. You've got to now look out for how you can break that 10 million divided by 12 months in the year, because every year always have 12 months. When you divide that, you will see that it's going to be giving you roughly 833,000 a month, which is realistic if you're an entrepreneur. If you're a consultant, it's realistic. If you work in a group of people, it's realistic. $10 million, 10 million rand, depending on the kind of business you do. I want you to think very high this year. Don't think low, because if you don't aim high, you can't get to the bar of what you are. Even if you're not able to make it, you should be able to fall to the middle of that. Now let's go further. When you divide that 833,000, which has been divided from the 10 million per month. Now, if you divide it with number of weeks, because we do have 52 weeks in the year, you're going to be having roughly 208,000 a week. Now you see that the goal is now further broken down. If you look at that, you will agree with me that 10 million rand is not that much. $10 million is not that much. It is doable. It takes discipline. It takes consecrations. It takes consistency. It takes convincing people. It takes what it will cost you to become a salesman to be able to realize that. Because if you don't sell, you can't be saved. And now you've got to be a creator to be able to make that mark. Now, if you are able to break it down further, per week, which is 208,000, you break it further with number of days in a week, which is about roughly 28,000 a day. It's possible. I don't know what kind of business you are involved in. There are some crypto businesses that can give you a markup of between 0.4 to 0.7 a day. There are some landed properties, real estate rental properties, Airbnb properties that can actually give you more profit of such in a day. Or perhaps you invest into an hotel with a couple of friends, which some of these things we also do in our community, and we're going to be sharing some of that. And if you're interested, you can actually drop us a DM or a chat, or you send us an email, or you speak to any of the zillionaires from the RSA Link Zillionaire community. Now, let's imagine every day you go to bed as an individual. You want to be able to get to make that 29,000 a day. Imagine you're going to bed without making that money a day. How would you feel? There's easy equity. You can also make some money there in the money markets, money maximizers. There's quite a lot of things. For example, as well, another example, you will see that 10 million is not realistic. If you are able to commit to it, you break it further down. Now you look at the businesses. How much do you make in a month in your career? How much do you make in a month as a side gig or side hustles? How much do you make in terms of your talent? Because time does not waste for anybody. Now let's look at the last final aspect. Let's say you want to travel this year. You have a vacation for the end of the year. It's time for you to now start looking at how much does the ticket cost for that, and how much does the hotel cost, where and where do you want to go to see, and things like that, sightseeing, and do you need cars with your family, how many people. You break it down as a budget. Then you start buying the ticket early enough now, because when you buy it now, it's much more cheaper because it's off-peak period for the period that you are going to be planning for. The wealthy ones, the rich ones, always plan the holiday ahead in time. And the goals are also broken down further to be able to meet that. But I understand some of these things might be sounding so strange to you. But I want to give you a charge. Why not look at becoming a serious zillionaire this year? Committing to trainings, committing to the books, committing to personal development, committing to volunteer in the community, committing to move away from sitting on the fence and becoming somebody of value, because value begat value. Lastly, you will agree with me that a child, a lion, can never give birth to a bird. A chicken can never, or cockroach, cannot give birth to other species. But here we are. We want to be able to hold our hands together to get to where you want to get to together. We're so passionate, and we want you to be part of this community. And we want you to follow us on every platform. Share this video wherever you're watching from, and make sure you send us a message to be part of this community. Thank you.